What if I told you that even brand new cars rolling off the lot in 2025 are failing unexpectedly and costing drivers thousands before the first oil change? You've heard avoid the lemon, but this wave of failures is hiding in plain sight. In the next few minutes, I'm exposing the 10 most common breakdowns flooding garages this year, plus the proven, expert-recommended fixes you can use today to avoid them. And trust me, number 6 affects nearly every modern sedan. Yet few drivers know it even exists. If you want to stay street smart and avoid a costly tow or repair, watch every second. Your wallet and your ride will thank you. 1. Failing high voltage inverters in EVs. 2025 sees a surge in EV inverter failures, especially in long-range models. Inverters convert DC battery power to AC for the motor. If they overheat, your car can lose electric drive or shut down completely. OEM service bulletins from Tesla and Ford highlight cooling faults and undersized thermal paste as prime culprits. ASE certified mechanics now recommend visual checks of coolant flow and inverter temperatures during service visits. You can listen for whining sounds during acceleration or monitor your battery's thermal data via onboard diagnostics. A preemptive coolant flush or thermal paste reseal costing under $200 can prevent an EV from suddenly going limp and costing you a tow. Psychology and engagement. People emotionally hate being stranded unexpectedly. By promising a simple fix before disaster strikes, this tip builds practical value and trust. Curiosity. Loop. Coming up. Failure. Number 2 must be checked after every drive, before your engine overheats silently. 2. Cracked plastic intake manifolds in turbo gas cars. Modern turbos bring power, but heat is their enemy. In 2025, over a dozen car makers reported manifold cracking in 1.4-liter and 1.5-liter turbo engines. These plastic manifolds warp under heat cycles, leaking vacuum and causing rough idle, stalling, or engine damage, all without fault lights. Longtime mechanics advise pressure testing the manifold during routine tunes, and in many cases, installing heat shielding or metal replacements can save you $1,200 down the road. Psychology and engagement. Unexpected stalling creates fear. This insight offers empowerment. Curiosity. Loop. Next. Fail number 3 is invisible until its numerous cracked engine bolts, and I'll show you how to preempt it. 3. Stripped water pump bolts that crack heads. Many 2022 to 2025 mid-size cars use a small torque-limited bolt for the water pump. These bolts are designed to strip rather than shear, but if over-tightened, they strip into the engine head. The result: coolant leaks, cracked heads, and 3,000 plus repairs. Master ASE mechanics now carry thread chasers and torque-limiting bits to avoid this. You can spot the issue before breakdown. During belt or coolant services, inspect for leaks, stripped threads, or a wobbling pulley. A clean bolt, torqued correctly to 18 pound-feet, prevents this classic failure. Psychology and engagement. Highlighting hidden catastrophic errors builds viewer trust. Curiosity. Loop. Stay with me. Fail number 4 costs just $50 to avoid, but most drivers spend $2,000 instead. 4th. Faulty adhesive in rear-view camera modules. A small but growing problem in 2025. Rear-view cameras glued weakly to trunks. Adhesive fails in cold or wet climates, and cameras fall out. Owners only notice when the reverse view disappears or a backup sensor malfunctions. OEM bulletins recommend using stronger epoxy during camera service and spraying the trunk seal annual for moisture defense. The repair costs $150 to $250 at the dealer, far cheaper than waiting for electronic failure or false backup warnings. Psychology and engagement. Camera failure hits daily convenience. Prevention is relatable. Curiosity. Loop. Next, I'll show you how a $30 part prevents a $1,000 engine rebuild. 5. Misdiagnosed PCV valve issues leading to engine sludge. Positive crankcase ventilation, PCV, valves remove harmful vapor from your engine. In 2025, many 2.0-liter engines on new SUVs have been locking up prematurely, leading to sludge, bad seals, low performance, and often a rebuilt engine. Nissan, Kia, and Hyundai bulletins now include PCV valve inspections after 30,000 miles. And the fix is simple. 60-second replacement and clean throttle inspection, typically costing $30 to $50. Don't wait for weird idle or burning smell. Catch it early and dodge a $5,000 repair. Psychology and engagement. Simple replacement versus huge engine rebuild strikes a strong cost-benefit chord. Curiosity. Loop. Up next. Breakdown number 6 affects every 2025 sedan with keyless ignition, even if you drive it well. 6. Stuck steering lock modules in keyless sedans. Multiple sedans equipped with keyless start modules from 2024 to 2025 have a steering lock failure mode, causing the lock to stay engaged while driving. The steering wheel stiffens suddenly, leading to potentially dangerous loss of control. The fix: an updated lock cylinder and firmware flash, usually covered under recall. Many drivers don't know until it happens. During annual maintenance, always check for friction in lock movement and ask for firmware updates if your car supports it. Psychology and engagement. Highlighting safety risks taps into deep emotional concern. Curiosity. Loop. Fail number 7 hides in your ABS. Get ready. It may cause unintended braking at highway speeds. 7. ABS sensor failure, causing brake pulsation. New wheels and sensor tech in 2025 models are surprisingly prone to dirt buildup and faulty wiring, especially on AWD vehicles. Symptoms: shuddering under braking, false ABS alerts, or unresponsive brakes under panic stops. The fix: clean wheel sensors and ensure connectors are sealed. Part of tire rotations now. A $20 sensor cleaner can save you from a $750 system callout and a dangerous brake event. Psychology and engagement. Emphasizing brake safety keeps viewers glued. Curiosity. Loop. After this, fail number 8 hits your EV silently. No screen alert, just expensive logic board failure. 8. EV logic board confusion, post-update. Many 2025 EVs have started exhibiting control module confusion after updates. Doors won't lock, AC misbehaves, or dashboard goes black temporarily. Mechanics refer to this as the update loop syndrome. The workaround: forced reset via 15-minute power cycle, software rollback, or dealer reflash. Preventative check: ask your service center to verify firmware build before dropping your car for updates. Avoid losing critical features post-service. Psychology and engagement. Shows viewers they're not powerless to hidden digital failures. Curiosity loop. Only 2 major breakdowns left, and they're more mechanical than digital. 9. Timing, chain, stretch on new 3-liter diesels. Some new diesel trucks have timing chain issues, causing chain stretch and eventual engine timing failure, costing $6,000 plus in repairs. Europe reports show the timing guide was redesigned mid-year in 2025 to fix tension issues under load. Preventative service. Inspect tension play every 40,000 miles. Replace guide at 100,000 miles. Even stock. This early service saves head gasket, engine valves, and future headaches. Psychology and engagement. Emphasizes future planning can save huge costs. Curiosity. Loop. Finally, fail number 10 is lurking in the latest turbocharged small block engines, and most drivers won't catch it until the oil light turns on. 10. Oil starvation in Ram 2.0-liter turbo trucks. A glaring but overlooked issue. In 2025, some small turbo trucks, like Ram's new lineup, have oil filter housing with poor thread sealing. Drivers often lose oil pressure suddenly, triggering low oil pressure and check engine lights. Ignore it, and you risk rod knock or total engine seizure. Dealer Bulletin recommends installing a reinforced aluminum housing and torquey plate. DIY check. Inspect oil filter housing post-oil change. Looking for leaks. Torquey to spec. Use OEM gasket. A $60 housing change prevents a $10,000 engine rebuild. We've covered the top 10 breakdowns of 2025 that could flatten your pride and your wallet. From EV inverter fails to tiny leaking oil adapters, the key is simple: knowledge and proactive care. Now, it's your turn. Have you experienced one of these breakdowns or caught it early? Drop your story below. If you're tackling one this weekend, let us know which one and what you found. Hit that like button if you learned even one new thing, and subscribe for more insider car knowledge that saves time and money. And share this with your friends, because everyone deserves to stay safe on the road.